Hello, hello, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. This is Jules Smith, and this is getting very close to the end of my second playthrough. We're working on the main quest, the city and the stars. We have to investigate the chairman's office. We went and talked to Minister Clark, but Minister Clark knew nothing about the dimethyl sulfoxide and said that Chairman Rockwell has been keeping him under house arrest. This suggests that we should use the maintenance tunnels beneath Byzantium to connect to the Acropolis District. Okay, we gotta go figure that out. I am not doing 100% in this playthrough. There's a lot of side quests that I am leaving unfinished or completely untouched. Okay, send Minister Clark's message. Right. He has a message for the Earth Directorate. Yeah, we haven't been hearing from Earth out here in a while, and I guess half of the army that was protecting Halcyon has also disappeared. There's some strange things afoot, not the least of which is the colony is close to collapse because everyone's starving to death. But our main goal is we need to try to revive the colonists on the Hope ship, which is where I was revived from. And Phineas Wells needs more chemicals, I guess, to revive them. I think that's what we're doing here. We're in Byzantium. I'm not sure if people are angry at me here, because some folks were shooting at me. I guess we'll just fast travel here and see if we can figure out how to get into this area from here. Let me hop over to my live stream. Oh, and I can hear my microphone is working. Excellent. Now we have to sit through... Alright, here we go. Since I sit through a loading screen. Lots of long loading screens in this game. Hello, Gentugo! Welcome back. Did you get your PS4 and PS5 working the way you wanted to? This is the Acropolis District, but there's restricted access. Aha, I see. So, we need to figure out how to sneak in through the tunnels. Where are the sewer tunnels? I think when I played through this game before, I just walked right in the front entrance.
Did you hear? Marjorie Dalton and Archibald with real crystal faux windows.
Laws. Don't they know those went out of style 3 weeks ago?
Can I get in here? No. Pretty sure the sewers, yeah, are down through there, maybe? Or do we need to go into the actual water?
I'll sue every technician and employee who's ever touched this damned device. Don't they know who I am? So very beneath.
Oh. I'm walking on water. Look at me.
Quietly now. Great work.
of trash collecting down here. Can I take any of it? I can. I can get into the sewers this way, though. Let's go this way. Maybe there's a way in over here. Bunch of junk to loot over here, though. Oh, what's this? Hidden in the grass. 18 bits. Oh, what happened there? Alright, maintenance tunnels. That's Halcyon Parcel. There's a lot of side quests we didn't do in here. Maybe these are the maintenance tunnels we can use. Oh, you got everything working. Jen Hugo says yes, thank you. Awesome. So you got Fallout 4 working? Looking at prices for the PS5 controllers, they're insane. I know. It's pretty. They get you with the peripherals. They charge a lot for all those things that you need. The console itself isn't too bad. I mean, it's a it's a few $100, which is a lot, but I mean, it could be worse, right? But then they really hit you on all the controllers and things, yeah. Nothing to repair. Alright, we're good. Alright, let's take a look at the journal. The journal says maintenance tunnels beneath Byzantium connect to the Acropolis District. Do they now? Let's take a look. They do. Maintenance tunnels. That seems to be our destination. So let's go this way. I think that guy outside wanted us to collect his pet sprats or something in here. Yeah, looks like we'll have to go this way.
Oh, security, but... Garbage disposal mode.
I don't know why I'm bothering to loot all of this stuff, because I'm getting close to the end of the game. And I probably don't need it.
Have your back, Captain. Everyone all right?
Yeah, we're good, Max. We're good. Everyone's just you and me, Max. We left Felix and Nyoka and Parvati back on the ship. But, you know, looters gotta loot, so I'll just keep doing it.
Nice.
UDL identity cartridge. Wonder if I already had one of those or not. That will allow me to disguise myself. We have to go this way? Oh, am I gonna be able to pick this door? Acropolis District, it says. Oh yeah, we can do it.
Nicely done.
Thank you. Point of interest, workbench.
You're a deft hand with a mag pick.
Thank you. I like when he whispers at me. Goes straight to the chairman's office. All right. Whew. Well, we're not quite at the end yet, but we're getting close. If I remember correctly, and if things go as they did in my first playthrough, we'll have to try to get past some kind of administrative assistant or secretary or something, sneak into the office, send the message we need to send, sneak back out, or fight our way out. And then we're going to have to go to Tartarus because Phineas is going to get captured. Well, I think we have to stop at his lab first and then go to Tartarus. And then that'll be the big climactic ending. Ooh. Are they gonna let us through here? Alright, so basically we were just standing over there And rather than walking through here, we've come in the elevator and they don't seem to notice or care. Okay. I wonder if we could have talked our way through or used a disguise. Oh, shoot. Put away your weapon.
Just act like we belong.
Exactly.
State your business. Please step away. This entry is for high-priority HHC business only. Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form.
Okay.
Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms?
Oh, I can wait.
Well, how nice for you. Do you have any idea how long it takes to request new forms? Or how many citations I'll get for impeding HHC business in the meantime? Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with your guts.
Okay, thanks. That's easier than I thought it would be. But I guess we're kind of dressed like them anyway, so... They'll just let us walk in. And we've got the identity card from Minister Clark. Yeah, this is the secretary, I remember. But if I remember correctly, there's a way to get in. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna do a save, just in case things go south. And I need to reload.
I understand you're Maverick Johnston's new star. Well done.
I am? Who's Maverick Johnston? Do we know who that is? Okay. Alright. What do you do here?
Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby.
Any chance I could meet Chairman Rockwell?
Ah. Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell is unavailable for an indeterminate duration.
Okay.
Will there be anything else?
Nope. I think we can just walk over here and use this.
Excuse me, just a moment.
What's with the big hole in the wall?
I'm gonna run right in here and hop on the computer before he can stop me. View priority message. Send Minister Clark's message to Earth. Alright, let's send the message to Earth, because that's important. Alright. Board reputation decreased. Reading cartridge, packaging data, transmitting to drone, message en route. Please allow 3 and 9 months for your message to complete... Oh, allow between 3 and 9 months for your message to complete transit. Alright, now we'll view the priority message. Chairman, the rough cut of the presentation is prepped to play. The PR department has a lot of work to do, but we've covered the basics. Halcyon's on the brink of starvation. The board's scientists are working on a solution. Workers can look forward to the lifetime employment program for their chance to contribute. You'll see the current version when you print your keycard for the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale, and yes, before you ask, the dimethyl sulfoxide has been delivered there. It's waiting for your sign-off on the broad strokes, so I wanted to make sure you saw it. Don't worry, I'll make sure it gets properly edited, Sophia. Okay, we have gained a Ministry of Accuracy and Morale key.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Well, that was some quite distressing information.
Yes, it was.
Can we talk?
Absolutely, sweetheart. What do you want to talk about?
If I still believed in the grand plan, a revelation like this would have seriously shaken my faith. Knowing you, I can only assume you have already begun formulating a plan to deal with this. So tell me, what are we going to do?
I don't know yet. We'll have to dig more into the issue and sort it out. I fail to see how it's our problem. I don't know, but someone's going to die and it won't be us. I'm going to say we're going to have to dig more into the issue and sort it all out. That's vague, but that's the only thing here that makes any sense to me. I mean, clearly we got to go talk to Phineas about all of this, and also we kind of already knew about this because we had talked to Eva Chartrand. So anyway, all right.
Yes, of course. That. And when you do, you can count on me to back your play.
Oh, thank you, Max.
Your instincts haven't failed us so far.
Shh.
Anything you'd like to discuss?
No, that's it. Where did that guy go? He didn't end up stopping me. Is there anything else on this terminal? Personal files. What's taking so long? Percival, how long does it take to clear out an abandoned office? Toss Clark's belongings into the streets of Byzantium. For all I care, he's not using them. Just get my office expansion done before I return. I'm tired of staring at that hole in the wall. And for law's sake, do something about that doom and gloom presentation. We have the brightest minds in Halcyon working in our public relations department, and they make this announcement sound like a damn funeral elegy. We need something bright and cheerful. We need something we can sell. Masseuse. Reschedule my regular Wednesday massage. I have urgent matters to attend to off-site. Okay, food reserves. So he's busy getting a massage while everyone else is starving. Yeah, good job, Chairman. Sophia is saying, I've made inquiries and can confirm we have plenty of food, real food, stored away from our inter-colony trade. The nutritional profile of food produced within Halcyon has continued to decline. Soon, people are going to start feeling hungry no matter how much they eat. Unfortunately, it's gotten too expensive to continue buying from even the closest colonies But what we have will sustain Byzantium and a minimal workforce for the foreseeable future. So they're stockpiling food, these rich people, the chairman and everyone who's running the board, who's running things, is stockpiling food, and to hell with everyone else. Of course, we already know that they're also killing people. They're doing this special retirement, early retirement lottery or whatever, that people think they get to retire to a resort, and in fact they're actually getting killed. Yeah, it's bad. These guys are real jerks. The other corporations. Chairman, the heads of the other 9 corporations are up in arms about their shares again. As head of UDL, you can overrule them easily, but I thought you should know they're at it again. I cannot hack this shipment status report, unfortunately. Even with Vicar Max's help. What is this? I don't care about that. Can we go in here? No. What about over here? What's over here? Bunch of crap that I don't need. Yeah, I don't need any of this stuff. What is this? Broken snow globe. It says Byzantium. Is this like supposed to be kind of like Rosebud? Or is this some reference to Fallout New Vegas or something else? Or is it just symbolic of the fact that it's all gonna come crashing down here? I'm gonna take it. Ooh, it looks like it's snowing out there, but I don't think it is. Cool. Alright, probably gonna have to confront this guy as we leave. Yeah, he's waiting for us. There he is. I think we're done here.
I beg your pardon. Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors.
It won't be long. I'm just admiring the architecture.
I suppose that is admissible. Please try not to break anything.
Oh, okay. Well, you were easy to convince. Looks like a pumpkin up there. Is that a pumpkin? Nope. It's a planet. Okay. I don't think we can get in here. Yeah, that's sealed. What's this over here? Sealed. What about this? Can't pick it. Oh, denied. Alright. So what do we gotta do next? That was a lot easier than it should have been. Okay, now we've got to go retrieve the dimethyl sulfoxide from the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale, along with whatever Chairman Rockwell is working on. Okay. Hello, Michael! I see you in the chat room. Yeah, I think when you showed up yesterday, I was just ending the live stream. But I've just started today, so welcome, welcome. And I guess we'll just walk right out of here.
Do we really need all this security? I have to go through 3 checkpoints just to take a bathroom break.
And now I've got to figure out where in the world the Ministry of Accuracy and blah 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 is located. Maybe it was inside. I should have checked. I don't think it was inside that building that we just left. I really hope that in the sequel to this game, because they are supposedly working on an Outer Worlds 2, I really hope they work on this loading screen thing. Because this is bad. These are really long loading screens, and I can't think of any other game I've played in the past, 5 years that has loading screens this long. Oh. Alright, we're gonna go right over there. Okay. And now another long loading screen. How's everyone doing this evening? I made my veggie lasagna last night like I said I would. Tonight will probably be baked chicken. I've got a whole chicken I'm gonna roast. I'll get it into the oven as soon as I'm done streaming and bake it for dinner. Put away your gun. Every time you transition into a new place, you transition with your gun already pulled out. With your weapon drawn. I don't know. Oh, is that Chairman Rockwell? Oh. Office clerks. Anybody have a name? Nope, you're just office clerks, no names. Oh.
I think I'm gonna start taking my lunches out in the city. That woman from downstairs is still in the cafeteria.
That scientist? The one who's been hounding the clerks? Ooh, gives me the shudders, too.
They're all pretty unpleasant. What do you think they actually do down there?
Best not to ask. Remember that one clerk, Emily? She found a badge one of them had dropped and went down to return it.
View employee complaint. Theodore Isaacs keeps eating my purple berry lunches. I know that sprat-toothed little snot is the one doing it. I've seen him with cracker crumbs on his lips and purple berry stains on his lab coat. Working next to him and seeing him pick the remains of my lunch out of his disgusting teeth makes me want to scream. There, I did it. I screamed a little. That felt good. I'm just going to sit in the kitchen and wait for him to do it again. I'll catch him in the act. And then I'll come back and write up another entry. I'm going to be so livid. Oh, is that the lady they're talking about who's sitting in the cafeteria being mad? I feel like we've already been in here once. This looks really familiar. I mean, I know that I've played through the game once already, but this just seems like I've already done this recently. Alright, let's go up here. Talk to her. And then she's gonna help us get in.
Sorry, I'm kinda in the middle of something.
You seem like a woman who knows about sprat mitochondria, but I can take this conversation elsewhere if you're busy.
Oh, you know, I always have time for sprat mitochondria. as well as charming women who can appreciate the finer points of cell biology.
Ooh, she's flirting with me. How do you feel about mitosis and meiosis, the contours of smooth endoplasmic reticula?
This is certainly a conversation worth continuing elsewhere, but I don't think I've seen you around, and I'm sure I'd remember you.
I'm new. My paperwork hasn't come through yet.
In that case, I can get you into the lab. Consider it a favor you can repay later.
Ooh.
Follow me.
Okay. Well, that was easy. Step aside, Max. My new girlfriend is going to get us into the super secret lab. I could have talked to her about Theodore, and I think she would have asked me to, like, you know, maybe kill him or beat him up or something so he'd stop eating our lunches. I don't know.
Hold, I need a favor. Think you could let my friend through just this once? After all, you still owe me.
Fine. But I don't want to hear anything about the catch-up packet incident ever again. And she's on her own if she runs into the guards downstairs.
You're the best, Holt.
Okay, thanks, nice lady. Hello? Hello, everyone? I'm new here. Oh, I could have come in through that way. Alright, I guess I've got to try to go. Alright, I've got to try to go this way. Hey, how you doing?
A UDL security attendant is always prepared.
Okay, bye.
Handled beautifully.
Oh, this is not the way in. This is just the way to steal a bunch of their crap.
No visitors allowed, citizen. I'm going to need to see some identification.
Oh, I'm sorry. Dr. Endecott can vouch for me.
Let me guess. She's still holding the catch-up packet incident over Holt's head, right? We've talked to her before. She can't keep letting her special friends down here.
Hey, I'm extra special.
Just get out of here. I don't want to catch you hanging around.
Okay, bye. Sorry. Alright, well, how am I supposed to get into the super secret lab? Where am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to go up here? No? Yeah, this is where I am, isn't it?
Hey, did Tillman get transferred or something?
That's right. You weren't here when it happened. Some UDL officers took him into custody.
Oh, law. What did they take him for?
UDL's been questioning anybody with possible connections to Phineas Wells. And, well, Tillman designed all those wanted posters.
So UDL's interrogating Tillman? Ugh, that's disgusting. Can't believe I had lunch.
seems like it's trying to lead me. I guess I gotta descend further down into the labs. Okay. But how do I get in there? Oh, is this it? Oh, maybe this is the one I should have picked. Nope, this is the one that just leads through here. Oh! I had to flip this. Duh! Because I walked up to this and it said sealed, and I was like, oh, I guess I can't get in there. Alright. This is gonna get tricksy. Unless we can use our disguises, maybe? Do we have disguises? Michael's asking me if I've been to Glenville. I don't know where that is. Glenville what? What state is it in? Is that a city? It sounds familiar. You were spending some time on Realtor. Yeah, I like to do that sometimes. Or I go to Google Maps and look at Street View. I spend a lot of time in Boston looking at the Street View of Google Maps. Oh, North Carolina. No, I don't know where that is. Oh no, that's way out on the west end of the state. Way past Charlotte. Yeah, no, that's nowhere near where I live. That's out in the mountains of Appalachia, looks like. Yeah, the western end of the state is beautiful. I have been to Asheville. I went there on my honeymoon many, many years ago. We drove through Asheville, spent the night there one night, and then drove on. We actually took a road trip for our honeymoon and drove through several states, stopping along the way and visiting different things. It was a lot of fun. But no, I don't think I've been in Glenville. I've been in Charlotte and down in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and I've driven through the mountains. Like I said, I've been through Asheville and through the mountains a few times. But no, that's several hours from where I live. Yeah, I've spent a lot of time looking at Boston all over the place. Yeah. Because I have that website. I actually have a website. It's called Fallout IRL, Fallout 4 IRL, like Fallout 4 in real life. If you Google Fallout 4 IRL, I think it's .blogspot.com, something like that. Well, I guess I could pull it up and give you the link. But yeah, I do articles where I compare Fallout 4 locations to real life locations. Here, I'll give you the link in the chat room. There you go. Yeah, so I spend a lot of time in Street View in Boston comparing locations in Boston to locations in the game and beyond. You know, like Salem, the Museum of Witchcraft, you know, some Far Harbor stuff. I don't know if I've got the Far Harbor stuff on my website yet, but I've looked at, you know, Far Harbor is based on Bar Harbor, But that's not in Boston. That's a little further up. Yeah, I remember you telling me that, Chantigo. Playing Fallout 4 was fun since I grew up in that area. I love Salem. I know. And you know what? I would love to visit Salem. It looks like such a neat little town. And unfortunately, I've heard that it's gotten very, very crowded because it's so touristy. But I would love to visit there. Alright. We're here now, and we're probably going to get stopped by someone. We've got to try to find the dimethyl sulfoxide. Now, when I came down here before, in my first playthrough, I explored the whole thing. And did a whole lot of looking around, sneaking around, whatnot. But I think I'm just going to try to go straight for the dimethyl sulfide this time.
What's this I hear about you ordering more tests before?
Yeah, they're doing experiments on woolly cows in here. Alright, I think this goes... Oh, okay. I thought it would go back up to the lobby, but it doesn't. How am I going to get to the dimethyl sulfoxide? Maybe I gotta keep following the red line. Hibernation lab. Oh, I think that's it down there. And all these people who are in stasis, they're being experimented on by the board. Alright, so see there's a yellow line and there's a red line. I took the red line, but it looks like the yellow line leads through here too. Maybe this is the way out. Okay. Can we get over this? Nope. Okay. Maybe I gotta go down this way. Yep. Alright. Now I can grab the dimethyl sulfoxide. Human testing, lab notes. Yeah, let's read the lab notes. Live human trials. The addition of dimethyl sulfoxide to the current round of tests has resulted in some improvements. Subjects are showing improved circulation and increased neural activity. However, our formula is still missing something. We are still unable to fully revive subjects from long-term hibernation, and removing their supply of dimethyl sulfoxide results in their rather excruciating death. The problem is compounded when we consider reviving and freezing subjects multiple times over their lifetime. To make matters worse, we have a hard time securing additional dimethyl sulfoxide. We may have to make do with this batch. Alright, so I'm pretty sure this is going to give me the option to either take all of the dimethyl sulfoxide, which would then kill all of the research subjects here, or take part of the dimethyl sulfoxide, which would save their lives, or at least prevent them from dying excruciatingly, but won't give me a lot of dimethyl sulfoxide. For Phineas is going to use this, I think, to wake up the people on the Hope. Now, it may not be entirely clear through the course of the game, but we definitely want to revive the people on the Hope, because it turns out that a lot of intelligent scientists and physicists and whatever, botanists or whatever, are on the Hope, and they're going to be able to help save the colony from starvation and collapse. So it's important that we wake the people up on the Hope. However, I don't necessarily want to wake everyone up on the Hope at the expense of all of these poor people who are being experimented on in the lab. In my first playthrough, I ended up like only taking half of the dimethyl sulfoxide or something like that. Like I took a part of it so that there was some left so these people would stay alive, and I still got the good ending. So I should still be able to get the good ending if I do that. So I guess that's what I'm going to do, but I don't know. Let's see what happens when I click on this. Transfer dimethyl sulfoxide to canister. Further information. Sudden withdrawal from dimethyl sulfoxide is highly lethal and will result in the cancellation of any in-progress experiments. Experimental integrity and test subject vitality can be maintained by leaving a 73.629% concentration in circulation. So I can either take 26% of it, or I can take all of it. Alright, this experiment was authorized by Chairman Rockwell. It's part of the Lifetime Employment Program to repeatedly revive human subjects from extended hibernation without causing the death of the human subject and the loss of associated productivity. So the idea is that they wanted to create this, what they call Lifetime Employment Program, and what it really is they're going to put everyone in suspended animation until they can figure out how to solve the food crisis, if ever. And then they would wake everyone up, or they would wake people up in shifts so that they can still work for the board, and then, you know, when the food starts to run out, they get put back to sleep again, I guess. So, alright, so my thinking in my first playthrough was it's not their fault that they're being experimented on, and there might be some important information to be gathered by letting them continue to experiment on these people. But I'm thinking these folks who are being experimented on are already being, in a sense, tortured, and I don't like the chairman's idea of this program, so I think this time around I'm just going to take 100% of the dimethyl sulfoxide. Which is going to cause everyone to die a horrible death. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But now we'll be able to revive a whole bunch of the Hope colonists, and now the chairman can't continue with any of his experiments. So I'm going to say that's a win. And nobody's going to see me walking out with this ginormous container? I think that's the question I asked last time, too. I just stuck that in my pocket, I guess. Alright, and this should lead us right back out. Yep, where we came in. Hello, Herman. Welcome to the chat room. We just stole a bunch of dimethyl sulfoxide. Nobody saw me walk out with a big barrel of chemicals. Oh, Gentuko was asking, is he dead? Who? Who are we talking about? I'm sorry, I missed that comment. Is who dead? All those folks in the lab are dead now, but... Alright. Now we're just gonna roll this barrel down the street. Right past these guys who are doing a great job standing watch. And we're gonna go right out here. Take the maintenance tunnels and go back to my ship. The chairman, is the chairman dead? Oh, that's a good question. No, he is not. Minister Clark is the one we talked to yesterday, and he's still alive but being held captive in his own home. And no, the chairman is not dead. The chairman is the one we were watching do that little PSA announcement thing saying that they were going to do the lifetime employment program because the colony is starving. But he was trying to figure out how to say it just right so that it would sound good to everyone and they wouldn't freak out. You know, putting his PR spin on it. But no, he's still alive. We're going to run into him. Or we should. I remember running into him at the end of the game in my first playthrough. Alright, so now where do we need to go with this? Now that we have the dimethyl sulfoxide, rendezvous with Phineas at his lab. Alright, well he's not gonna be there. Alright, I'm gonna go this way. Oh, there it is. Quest marker. Follow the quest marker. Why is it leading us back? This is how we came in. Nope, I want to get out of here through the tunnels. So we're going to have to hang a right. Alright. Go back the way we came in. Yep, okay. Vonda von Vermington. Aw, poor little Vonda. I think she's one of the sprats that we were supposed to recover. Or that we could recover for the guy outside. That I haven't talked to. This way. Prosperity Plaza. This way. That's a lot of light. Smears. Somebody fix those. Wipe my goggles. For goodness sake. Yeah, unless I've done something in this playthrough to cause his demise, which I don't think I have, we should run into him when we get to Tartarus, the prison in Tartarus. He is definitely alive, and he's the one who's behind all of these things, the early retirement program and the lifetime employment program and all the horrible things that basically, you know, his goal is to keep the board operating at the expense of everyone else. Hi, Giles.
Oh, what are you doing here?
I don't know. What are you doing here?
Laws, I knew it! You got me. I'm caught, aren't I?
Yeah, you're in big trouble, so why don't you tell me what you did?
I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Some of my sprats went missing, but it's not my fault, okay?
Yeah.
Maybe I let them out more often than regulations allow, but they need to stretch their little legs. And so what if I occasionally forgot to latch their cage? Everyone gets a little distracted now and then.
Alright, well tell me what happened.
They escaped, and before I could coax them back, they'd made their way to the maintenance tunnels.
Yeah, at least one of them's
Even if I
dead.
did dare go down there, they're among all the common sewer sprats and exterminate them.
Alright, I'll
really?
look for 'em.
In that case, take this collection crate.
Sure.
6 of my little ones are down there, but don't worry, you can easily tell them apart from common sewer sprats.
Yeah.
They have intelligent eyes, an agreeable yet reserved demeanor, and a fondness for hiding. Also, they're white rather than green. Please, do take care, and do mime the exterminator mechanicals. If the worst should happen to my little darlings, well, I still want their bodies. For science, of course.
Okay, sure. Let's go find his sprats. We might as well. Oh. There we go. Because we already ran out past all of them. So, should be able to go and find them. But it looks like at least one of them's already dead. Alright, here we go. Oh, this one's still alive. Yay! Come here, you little shit. Where'd he go? Oh, come here. Got it. Okay. There's at least... There's still a few auto mechanicals down here.
Here we go. Subtle work, Captain. Nice hit! That's the last of them.
Ooh. Oh, are you hiding? Poor little dude. Yeah, I think there was a quest where we could have intercepted a parcel. And we would have had to come down here to grab it. But I don't think I did that side quest. Come here. Alright. Now we already found one. We passed one that was dead. There it is. Oh, it made noises. Maybe it wasn't dead. Okay, is that everybody? Oh, 6 sprats. Sprats found 4. Alright, there's 2 more somewhere. Alright, there's 5.
We've got a fight on our hands.
Shit.
Everyone all right?
Woo. I walked right into that one. I guess I didn't remember that from my first playthrough. What is this thing? Kobalos. 4 sprat hides. A cigarette lighter. It's a cigarette smoking giant sprat. Pocket watch. Wow, this one had an assault rifle and a Adrena time. Oh my gosh. Boy, it took out a whole bunch of these things. Aww. Oh, and it was eating people. There's a skeleton. Alright, that's the last one. Woo. Oh, take that. Oh, that was funny. I walked right into that one. That's cool, though. I still hear sprats, but I think I've collected all the ones I need to collect. Alright, back out here. Might as well, on our way out. Alright, now we'll head to the ship and go over to Phineas's lab and discover that he's been abducted, intercepted, arrested, and we're gonna have to go bust him out of prison. Alright, where's this fool we're supposed to give him to? Oh, there he is.
Any luck finding my sprats?
Yep, here you go.
Truly? Why, this is marvelous! Oh, dear, it looks like some of my darlings have suffered violent misfortune. Nevertheless, it's good to have them back. Thank you for your help. I'm afraid I can't spare much, but I hope you'll accept this. Now,
Sure thing.
I've got to get back to the lab before my supervisor logs my absence.
Okay. I have lost the Sprat collection crate. Oh, darn. Okay, so we're back to doing the main quest. City on the Stars. Let's fast travel to the unreliable interior. And sit through another long loading screen. What's everyone having for dinner tonight? Or have already eaten dinner, depending on the time zone you're in. Tell me some of your favorite meals and recipes. I feel like trying something new. I have acquired broken snowglobe. Yeah, we picked that up in the minister's place, but where will it go? Will it go in my captain's quarters?
I've shut off the visual feed from my ocular inputs in the captain's quarters, so you're free to disrobe whenever you'd like.
I don't see their broken snow globe. Where did it go? Oh, I got my mushrooms on top of my bed. Did the broken snow globe go into someone's room? If it doesn't go in the captain quarters, it ends up... Oh, yeah, right here. Could it have been Hawthorne's tampering that gave this janitorial automechanical a predilection for picking up junk? Oh, I guess the idea is that Sam wanted to clean up the broken snow globe. Brought it in here. Okay, cool. So now what? Right, on to Phineas Wells' secret lab. Let's repair our stuff. Oh, ionized paper knife is a special weapon. Sell value 463 bits. Special named weapon, okay. Let's scrap that. Well, not scrap it, let's junk it. And we'll junk that, and we'll go store this. With all of our other special weapons we have collected throughout the game. What else have we got here? Troop helmet. Yeah, I don't care about that. And let's store all the mods. I think this is where I store my mods. Yes, it is. Okay. Oh, hang on. That's a lot. Let's take them and junk them. Get some bits. Alright, so the next time we see a vending machine, we can sell our junk. Journal. What is this saying? Codex. Logs. Okay. Great.
If you don't mind you have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
I missed what you said when I walked in, Ada. Right when I walked in, she started to say something, and then it got cut off by a second line of dialogue. That's kind of shitty. Let's see if we can capture what she said. I'm going to look back. She said, if you don't mind my saying, Captain, Minister Clark is lucky to have you on his side, is what she said. Alright, well, thanks for that vote of confidence, Ada. And... oh, Gentugo's planning to have some cheese and crackers. Oh, yum. That's one of my favorites. I have to get gluten-free crackers now, but I do love cheese and crackers and fruit, like grapes or sliced apples or something with it. Oh my gosh, one of my favorite things. I do that for dinner sometimes, yeah. I mean, I guess it's supposed to be an appetizer, but I eat it for dinner sometimes. Michael has some Vietnamese food for lunch, sandwiches and stuff later. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Gentugo likes to make dumplings. Oh, my oldest loves dumplings. I have never made dumplings. Do you mean like Chinese dumplings? Or do you mean, oh, what do they call it when you've got like chicken and dumplings in the South? That's good too. I have made chicken and dumplings. I haven't made Chinese dumplings. That sounds yummy, you guys. Those are some good ideas. Yeah, Chinese dumplings. I'll have to look into it. Well, I can't eat Chinese dumplings because of the gluten in the, you know, in the crust or whatever they call the outside, the wontons or whatever, the dough that they put around it. Yeah, carb heavy. Yeah, it's true. I like to do a nice Chinese stir fry where I just get some gluten-free soy sauce and I take rice and veggies and you know, a little bit of meat of some kind, maybe a little bit of diced pork or a little bit of chicken or something, and do like a stir fry with it, and then put in one egg, a little scrambled egg kind of mixed in with it. It's really easy to make. I mean, it's just like, you know, it's basically like, you know, vegetable fried rice or something like that, but there's no gluten in it. Just the rice. So, you know, but it's kind of like the, you know, the insides of a dumpling or a wonton or something, depending on what veggies and things you add. I usually just buy a bag of whatever they call like Asian vegetables or something at the store. They'll have a little frozen bag with water chestnuts and things in it, and you know, usually there's like some carrots or something. I don't know what all is in there, maybe some peppers or whatever, and I just open the bag, dump it in, put in some rice, dice up a little meat, whatever you got left over, and then just add the soy sauce, little garlic, little onion. Yeah, it's really good, really easy to make. And if you make a whole bunch of it, you know, you can just put it in the fridge, save it for another day. It's hard for me to, I love Chinese food, but I can't usually order from most Chinese restaurants because soy sauce, believe it or not, actually has gluten in it. So unless they, you know, guarantee that they use a gluten-free soy sauce, which you can get, or you can use, I think it's teriyaki. No, it's not teriyaki. There's a kind of sauce that's similar to soy sauce, but it doesn't have gluten. But you can get gluten-free soy sauce, or you can get this other kind of sauce. I think it starts with a T. It's not teriyaki, it's something else. But anyway, it's just, you know, unless the restaurant, you know, says we do gluten-free and we use gluten-free soy sauce, I can't eat at Chinese restaurants. There is one Chinese restaurant near where we live that that does guarantee, that says, you know, you can order gluten-free things and they carefully prepare it. But it's pretty expensive. So we don't eat there that often. So I just try to make this little stir-fry thing at home when I've got a hankering for Chinese. No, not tempura. Tempura is like when something is battered. Oh, I wish I could remember the name of the sauce. I'm probably totally not even remembering it correctly. Let's see. I'm looking it up online, see if I can remember. Tamari. That's what it's called. Tamari sauce. Tamari. You can usually get tamari sauce that's gluten-free. And it tastes very similar to soy sauce. I mean, I guess it is a soy sauce, but however they make it. Yeah, so I get tamari, or I get, there's one brand of gluten-free soy sauce in my local supermarket, but it's not usually, like, it's usually sold out. There must be a lot of people that live around here that also have celiac or something, because every time I go in to buy gluten-free stuff in our local supermarket, like, they have it, like, they'll have a space for things on the shelf or whatever, but, like, it'll be all sold out. It is frequently sold out. So, you know, it's kind of hit or miss, but yeah, if I can't get my gluten-free soy sauce, I'll get the tamari sauce. Alright, so let's see here. Sophia Akande, she's intercepted us, and she wants to talk to me because I'm causing all kinds of problems for the board. You've had quite a career. Yeah, I am just getting started.
I'm glad to hear that. This may come as a surprise, but I happen to enjoy your work. I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. You walked through Edgewater and in your wake transformed it from a loyal company town to a haven for dissidents. I'm actually a little impressed. All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky.
Okay, I get it. You're well informed. Can we move this along?
You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate.
You people need better security. Anybody could have lifted those chemicals. Yeah, that's for sure. How did you find my ship? Well, it's parked right here. She probably saw me walk right into it. Yeah, you need better security.
Yes, I'm aware that you stole a batch of precious chemicals and destroyed an important experiment. Enterprising of you, if irritating. My scientists tell me they'll restore the damage you've done within a matter of months. But I'm not here to talk about minor setbacks. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
The answer is no. We're done here, Ada.
You are making a serious mistake.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Adjutant Akonde's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Nope, let's get out of here. Alright. Yeah, I don't want to listen to anything she's got to say. She's on my shit list. She works for the board, that's all I need to know.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Okie dokie.
Do return in one piece, Captain.
I'll try. Let's take Felix with us too. Now, I know I'm not walking into a trap. but my character may not know that. Michael is saying, ask the shop manager to order some extra for you. Yeah, it doesn't really work that way here. It's not a small shop. It's a corporate-owned grocery store, so they get what they get. I could probably talk to management, but it probably wouldn't get me very far. Oh, Phineas is still here. I thought he was going to be arrested. Huh. Okay.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
Okay, forget about the chemicals for a second. The colony is on the verge of collapse.
What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious.
Yeah,
Anyone with 2 working lamps can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion.
I figured he'd know that.
Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation.
Yep. But it gets worse. The chairman's planning on freezing every worker in Halcyon.
Oh, hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse? And the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself?
Yeah, big shocker there, huh?
I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause.
Yep.
That makes 2 things we don't have. Time and chemicals to revive the other settlers. None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved.
Well, I found your chemicals in the ministry, and the board was testing them on human subjects.
Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
I put them out of their misery. Here's your canister of chemicals.
Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor people, they must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish?
They were trying to mitigate damage to human tissue during the revival process.
You say the board's trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage? Well, they're nowhere close to solving that problem. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly 0 progress.
What makes you say that?
I used to work for these people. I'm intimately familiar with the utter incompetence of the board's own scientists. We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
Okay, well, there's got to be something we can do.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head.
Okay.
Do you know what's waiting for us?
These guys are shitheads, man.
Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board.
Including yours truly.
The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
Alright, there's a way. It's not exactly safe, but we could skip the Hope into the system.
Merciful gibbering law! You're a genius!
I know.
We bring the Hope to us. skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
Alright, the Hope's probably damaged. We'll have to route power from the Unreliable.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
And that's going to work, without killing us in the process. I thought intra-system microjumps were prohibited for a reason.
Yes, there's always a risk of a catastrophic collision between the Hope and, say, Terra 2, in theory. But you'll be fine, provided your calculations are correct.
I don't understand a word you said, Doc. All I know is, if we're gonna hijack a colony ship, count me in.
Yes, excellent. I approve of your enthusiasm, young man. You should ask your captain for a raise. You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
Okay, sounds good. But I'm gonna say, wait, I've got some questions.
Certainly. How can I help?
Should I expect any resistance?
It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny.
Alright, we're gonna do some shooting. Okay, and you know that skip drives aren't supposed to be used like this.
Skip drives were never designed to be used within a system, but I skipped my ship across Halcyon when I rescued you, and that turned out fine, mostly.
Okay, fair enough.
That is, I ruined my ship and nearly killed myself in the process, but the maneuver was well within acceptable margins of risk. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
People aren't going to notice a gigantic colony ship slamming into the rings of Terra 2?
Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule.
Okay.
The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their collective posteriors.
That's a great line. Okay, no more questions, I'm ready.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
Yeah, I'm on board. You're preaching to the choir here, Phineas. I guess I want to talk about the Hope?
Certainly. How can I help?
Oh, okay. No, we exhausted all of those.
You got a second?
Sure, Felix. What do you need to get off your chest?
You know, they're gonna make a serial about our adventures one day.
I bet they will.
I've been trying to think of a good title for this episode. I like the sound of The Skip Job. No, wait, I got it. Hope in Dark Times. Get it? Hope? Like the ship. That's what folks in the business call wordplay.
Oh, not bad, Felix. Our adventure serial is going to need a name, too.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Got a list right here. Thrilling Tales of the Unreliable. Or maybe Spine-Chilling Stories from the Edge of the System. Was also considering Astounding Adventures in the Ether. I'm partial to that last one.
I prefer the Adventures of Jewel Smith 2 and Company. Squeeze the bridge of your nose. Felix. How about this one? Felix's Adventures in Shutting Up and Doing As He's Told. Oh, that's so mean. I'm glad you're having fun, but we've got a job to do. Okay, I'm going to say that I prefer the Adventures of Jewel Smith and Company.
Not bad. Got a nice ring to it. Stealing the Hope from the board, skipping it across the whole damn system. This is going to be great. I can't wait.
Unless we all die horribly. No, I'll tell him I like his attitude.
Enough to boost my pay? I'm just kidding, boss. I know you don't pay me.
What?
I'm sure you've got plans to make.
I should start.
As for me, I gotta keep practicing my signature dropkick. The Hope might have cameras.
That is correct. Where's Max? Oh, do you have anything to say about all this, Max?
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts?
Oh, I guess you don't have anything to say about all this. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Let's get on with getting on. What's this over here? Dehibernation experimentation notes. Yeah, I think we already read this when we were in here before. Okay. Let's go. Let's go skip the hope. Well, maybe he gets arrested after we skip the hope. Because I know at some point we gotta go get him out of prison. Yeah, we had a little bit of spam in the chat room. I took care of it. I don't know why YouTube's letting that kind of stuff through, but we handled it. I don't see any more. Yeah, Michael's saying usually Asian food here is westernized. Yeah, it is here too. Or, you know, any cuisine, whether it's, you know, in the United States we have a lot of Mexican restaurants, we have a lot of Chinese restaurants. Oh, we got woolly cows. I guess we're smuggling woolly cows in the middle of this mission.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
I don't know, Ada.
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering.
Yeah, I'm fine, Ada. Thank you, I appreciate it. Anyway, yeah, so like, you know, a lot of cuisines are you know, subtly changed or not so subtly changed to suit the palates. I mean, even within the United States, because we're such a big country, you know, land-wise, and there's so many different regions. You know, I've lived on the West Coast, I've lived in the South, and I've lived up around Chicago. In every different region I've been in, the food will taste slightly different as far as like if you go to a Mexican restaurant or you go to a Chinese restaurant, because they alter the food to suit the palate of that region, you know? So, like, personally, I preferred Mexican food when I lived in Southern California because I was not far from the border and there were many, many Mexican immigrants who, you know, would make the food authentically and it was freaking delicious. But anywhere else I've lived, the Mexican food is like, okay, right? Sometimes downright bad, but yeah, you know, I liked it a lot more when I was living out where there were a lot of people that were making authentic Mexican food. But yeah, they westernize it. Alright, we are going to go to the Hope. Halcyon's second colony ship arrived damaged and decades behind schedule. Its crew had long since perished and its frozen colonists were unable to be revived. Go!
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
Alright, what's going to happen if I skip the Hope?
If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra 2. Or the Sun.
Okay, tell me about the Hope.
The Hope is the Groundbreaker's prettier, sleeker sister. She wandered off and got lost for 70 years, but just recently was found. Also, there are hundreds of thousands of frozen organic life forms hibernating in her hold.
Okay. Well, why don't I let Ada do the calculations then? There's the hope. Do 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 do. Alright. Oh, somehow we lost the cows. Okay. Adrena time. Let's store that. I don't use the Adrena time. And I probably don't need all of this Adreno. Let's store some of it. There we go. $723 Adrena time. That's crazy. Alright. We'll take Felix and Vicar Max with me. Oh, Chintugo's saying the food in Hong Kong was amazing. Oh, I bet it was. Ooh, I like that loading screen for the hope. That might have to be the thumbnail of this video. It's so pretty. Alright, guys. Here we go. I think we're going to have to fight our way to the bridge. What does this say? Hope Auxiliary Power and Hope Comms. So what are we supposed to do here? Patch. Repower the Hope's skip drive. Okay. Power status. Maintenance status.
We're not exploding, so...
Logs. Pre-launch roll call. 24 crew members. 10 years. Longest trip Donna and I ever took was a week-long sojourn into the Silver Mountains. Even that set her on edge. She's a homebody, always was. She packed so much food we could have been stranded out on those rocks for a month and probably would have been just fine. UDL sent us on a team-building seminar into the city once. They paid us for everything. They paid for everything. Donna still packed nutrient bars just in case the bus broke down. It's going to take this ship 10 years to reach Halcyon, an entire decade. It's a good thing UDL provided the rations, else she might have dumped our life savings into mixed nuts and freeze-dried meat. This is it, folks. Say goodbye to the old blue, eh? Good riddance. Why so bitter, Resi? She's been a good home. Give me a spaceship any day of the week. Well, we'll see how you feel in a year. It feels weird leaving Earth in the rearview mirror. From now on, we only look forward. Yeah, this didn't go so well for them, if I remember correctly. Oh, shoot. There's a worker right there, or a guard. Shh. And they don't see us? I don't think I need anything in here. Here we go, it's this. Yeah, alright. I've already got a UDL identity cartridge. Engineer's log. This whole starving to death thing isn't all it's cracked up to be. On the upside, the bathrooms are the cleanest they've been since we left port. It's made my job a hell of a lot easier. Thurston Stallworth, custodial engineer. Yeah, I think when the ship... I think the story goes that while most of the colonists were in hibernation, the crew was going to be awake, you know, to pilot the ship and everything. Like they said, for 10 years. But then something went horribly wrong. They went off course, or the skip drive messed up, or something happened. And so the crew didn't have enough food. And I guess they couldn't put themselves in hibernation. Alright, well... I guess we'll just go in then? Is there a way to get up on top of here? Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, alright.
Handled beautifully.
Careful, guys. What's in here? Anything? No. Ooh, what's this? Hack. Power down the sentries. Okay. Oh, I guess the other option was I could have had them attack. Oh, I didn't... I didn't stop to read the whole thing. I could have targeted the UDL employees. Oh, well. Engineer's log. Finding a lot more blood around the ship lately. This must be the clumsiest crew on record. You know how hard it is to get bloodstains out of steel hull? I'm gonna run out of antiseptic wash. With the amount of time I've spent on these floors, I'd better have a promotion waiting in Halcyon. Chief Custodial Engineer sounds fine to me. He's got a whole bunch of food stored in here. Alright. We need to get to the Hope's comms over there. So...
Great work.
Maybe we can go that way? What's this telling us? Okay, just some backstory as to what's going on in the ship. I've got someone waiting for me in the pods, Alexei. This is a one-trip thing. Okay. Engineer's log. Today I found a finger lodged in one of the security mechanicals. I caught the damn thing scratching up my floors because the finger was stuck in one of the leg joints and it couldn't move properly. This is getting to be ridiculous. Yikes. Oh, this is where Phineas woke me up. Look. These are all the hibernation pods. Current pod count, 9,999. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of people.
This must be unsettling for you, Captain.
Oh, thank you for being compassionate, Max. You big sweetie. Oh, the sentries are powered down, I guess.
Processing. Begin.
Alright, I found the bridge key card. Looks like a whole lot of backstory. I'm not going to sit and read all of this. If you want to read it, you're welcome to pause it. People are trying to figure out what to eat. Instead of 10 years, it's been 26, it looks like. And they're not skipping, they're having to manually calculate the travel. People haven't been eating what they're supposed to eat. Sorry. Talking about Mama used to have a garden. Oh, they're trying to grow food with some seeds they brought. Somebody admits to not eating their rations. They don't need it, don't mind feeling hungry. Okay.
Error. Hope crew data not found. Identify yourself.
If you're experiencing errors, I should take you to a mechanical engineer.
Error. This unit is not experiencing errors.
You just said error twice.
Error. This unit is functioning correctly. There is no need for the intervention of mechanical engineers. Thank you for your cooperation.
Okay, sure.
Authorized personnel.
Route communications through the unreliable.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now. Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found.
Oh, Phineas Wells. Audio log. Work continues on test subject 112, retrieved from hibernation bay 8. Time of extraction, 2.5 hours ago. Time of death, 6 minutes prior. Explosive cell death. Yeah, this is Phineas trying to figure out how to wake up people. So he tried to wake somebody up and they died. Explosive cell death. Okay. Now what do I need to do? Use the main control console to decide where to send the Hope. Okay. Unlock with the bridge key card. Okay. Bridge is up there.
I find myself glad to have no olfactory system.
It's like something out of that one horror serial. What was it called? Oh, yeah. Slaughter Island.
Wait for this! It's up, boss! That's the last of them.
Oh dang, there's more people in hibernation here, but it looks like the terminal is busted. old log entry from Frank. I don't know what in the void just happened, so I'm writing it down in case I'm going insane. Pulled a guy out of a pod and his arm got all clammy, rubbery. I poked at it for a bit and it started to fucking liquefy like it was made of water. Stuffed him back in quick as I could, but the rest of him ain't in a good way. Don't think he'll make it. This better not be a fucking trend, or after all this, we're gonna starve anyway. Oh, dang, were they gonna start eating the colonists to survive? Maybe? Alright, well how the heck do we get to the bridge? Use this? Yep, looks like. Hello there.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him. Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
Alright. Wait, before I do this, tell me, Ada, am I really doing the right thing?
Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some beefing up. Searching. Please stand by. Ah, found one. It will go great, Captain. I am almost 4.01% certain we will not die.
Okay, I guess I'm ready to skip the Hope.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
Go ahead and skip the Hope to Terra 2, Ada.
Jump-starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Do it.
Well, it's been a good life.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro-jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
Alright, cross our fingers. It should succeed since I'm letting her do the calculations and I'm not trying to do them myself. Did it! It worked! Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Okay.
Let's do it again.
We made it. Let's do it again. Oh, here's here's some recordings from the people who had been the crew on the ship. Sounds like they were having arguments over how to proceed. Somebody's saying, I think I'm the only one left. I don't know what the captain did, but he hasn't come back. I'm done. The course is set. I'm down to my last day of food, and I don't want to die like Donna did. Fly true, Hope. How did Donna die? I don't know. Okay, now we gotta get back out of here. Yeah, there's a whole lot of this ship that we have not actually explored. I kind of rushed in here and went straight to the objective.
Huh?
Interstellar crew. It looks like somebody got stabbed here. Their body hasn't decomposed in 70 years or whatever it's been. Alright, so we successfully skipped the Hope. Next to Phineas Wells' lab. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, that was a one-way trip. Okay. This is the sprat room where we came in. They're gonna lead us through here. Thank you, little sprats. Alright, this is where we came in. And they don't even notice or care that my ship docked in here. So did I just get in and out of this place without killing anybody except sprats? I guess I did. Alright, well it doesn't look like I'm going to be finishing this game tonight. I'd forgotten about this whole skipping the hope portion of the storyline. We still got to go back to Phineas's lab, find out that he's been arrested, and then go break him out of prison. So that is probably going to happen tomorrow, because I've been streaming for 2 hours according to YouTube, and it's 5:30 and it's time for me to go put that chicken in the oven to roast.
Captain, I am receiving a transmission from Dr. Wells. The transmission is... Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
Yeah.
The board is here. They've found me somehow. They're about to blast my door open. I can't stop them from getting me, and there isn't enough time to explain everything. But there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. You hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible? How can I be of assistance? See you soon, Captain.
Alrighty. What did I find? A champion tossball stick. Don't need it. And a plasma launcher 2.0. I think we already have some, but I'll store it in here. What the heck? Alright. Let's go check on Phineas.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Oh, look, and there's the Hope right behind his lab. Oh, that's so cool. Let's go look at it from the captain's window. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. That is awesome. Oh, I love it. That looks so cool. Alright, that's going to be it for me tonight. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I hope you've enjoyed this part of the Outer Worlds. And as I've been saying, we're getting close to the end. I thought we were closer than we are, but we really are getting close to the end. I think we'll be able to wrap it up tomorrow. Because all we've got to do now... Let's look at the journal. We've got to go check in Phineas's lab, and he left a secret clue about corporate pigs. We got to check the bodies of the dead Sisty pig. I think is where he's hidden something. And he has like a science weapon or some special weapon or something we can get, and we can get some, I don't know, maybe some keys or disguises or something to get into Tartarus. Anyway, we just got to check into his lab and then go and rescue him from the prison. So I hope you will be able to join me tomorrow, and if you can't join me for the live stream, you can always check my channel for the archived live stream and watch it later. Thanks, Michael. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks, Shinchugo. I appreciate the comments and conversation. It's good to see you guys. Hope you're having a good 2023 so far. Take care of yourselves. Till next time. Bye.